currently 10 minutes past 8 in the morning. Hit my first kilometre, 4 more to go. Currently at 3 kilometres, feeling good. So, just finished my morning run and we got 23 minutes, 52 seconds with an average pace of 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Lovely. It's a nice breakfast. So, breakfast is finished. I'm about to take my daily supplements and then I'm going to spend the next hour or so just to go finish up some personal training work for my coursework. And then after that, I am going to go get a nice little workout in as well. So, enjoy. My drugs for the day. Now, it is currently 10 o'clock. Well, 9:59. I've actually done a little bit of work. The reason why I didn't record it was because I was actually speaking to my girlfriend for a little bit, and I've got most of my personal training work done. I'm gonna do a little bit more later on, but to be fair, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, first time waking up really early ever since lockdown has happened. My usual day looks like this. I usually wake up 10:30, go for my run, and then I'm pretty much like rushing to do loads of different things at the same time. So like my day is not that scheduled, and for anybody who thinks that is horribly wrong or misconstrued, that I'm actually not a very I'm not in terms of productive, I'm not very scheduled. I'm not really like, I don't have a lot of things under control. So I decided yesterday that I'm gonna wake up early, get things done, and just have more of a productive day. And so far it's actually been really good. Like, I have been able to do a decent amount of work in that time frame. Currently on unit 1, anatomy and physiology. I still pretty much have no idea what I'm doing. Nah, I'm starting to learn a lot more, which is actually really good. If anybody who is also a personal trainer or is becoming a personal trainer, drop it down in the comments. I would like somebody to educate me more on it. But yeah, so with it being 1 minute past 10 now, I'm gonna go do my workout, and then yeah, we'll just see how the day goes. So, I'm about to do my workout now. It is currently 10:34. I was a little bit lazy, to be fair. I was sat down procrastinating for like a good 20 minutes. Just sat there doing nothing. I'm doing my home workout now. It's primarily going to be upper body because I absolutely smash my legs like pretty much every single day. So primarily upper body. I would record it, but there's not really much point because there's just like there's no relevance towards it to this video, as you've already seen in the title. So I'm gonna kind of skim through this and then I'll meet back up with you after the workout is finished. So see you soon. And we're back. So to finish off the video, as mentioned in the title, this is where I want to kind of explain to you guys what the entire transformation of running 28 days and the after effect of it upholded on myself. So the first part of this is that I'm going to go through body transformation. Now, the photo that you guys are seeing already, this was on the 25th of April, so 2 days after I actually started the 100-mile challenge. But it was a good enough starting point to kind of see exactly what my body looked like and how we could compare it to the current day photo. Now, as you can already see, I'm looking a little bit fuller, I'm looking a little bit less defined, and I'm looking a little bit more beefier at the same time as well. And that was because I wasn't really doing a lot of cardio at that moment of time. I was just primarily doing some home workouts, kind of doing some bodyweight exercises, trying to get myself to maintain the muscle mass that I had before quarantine. But if we go on to our photo of when I finished, this was on the 21st of May. And I think this was day 27 or day 28. I'm not entirely sure, I'll correct that. But this is the photo of me finishing the 30-mile challenge. Now, again, the top half of my body looks a little bit bigger. But that was just because I got a mad pump after training. And I thought, you know what, this is the perfect time to take the photo. But again, you can definitely see that I look more defined and more vascular, and my conditioning was actually looking really, really good. Because what I tried to do as well through this entire 30-day challenge was that I tried to eat as healthy as possible. So I was intaking 2,100 calories per day because of the amount of calories that I was consistently burning. So I was trying to make sure that I was not only maintaining weight, but also trying to get as relatively lean as possible. There's not a huge difference in the body, in how things look, but there's a clear enough difference for you guys to see exactly how things have changed. And again, if I can see if there's a better photo, in this photo, you can see that I'm flexing a little bit more. And again, the definition of my legs is a lot more clearer, which is again really, really good. But not much of a massive difference in terms of like size, growth, anything like that. But if I did it for longer, if I did it more consistently for a period of a couple of months, then I'll definitely see a massive change in that as well. But apart from that, now another thing that I wanted to go through was time differences. So at the start of my runs, I wasn't really hitting some big PBs. Like even in my 5K runs, I was hitting, I would say around, my average time was around between 25 minutes and 27 minutes for a 5K, which is relatively slow for that. That's like an average pace of 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer. But when I transitioned into the 6K, it got a little bit longer. So I got to around between 30 to 32 minutes. On my good days, I was probably getting, say, 29 and a half minutes, but that was on my good days. But it was like the consistency that I was seeing, because I could not handle going so fast where I was getting my average pace down less than what it was. And the mindset that I had towards it was that every single week I had a plan of how I was going to try and get a faster time. And the way that I was doing that was by shaving off a couple seconds of my average per kilometer time. So if you can see from when I first started doing the runs, so when I first started doing the 6Ks, I was hitting an average. So when I was first doing it, I was doing an average of 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Right, so that was when I did 30 minutes and 51 seconds for my 6K run. And then if we scroll further down, this one. So the one that I showed you from before, so this was on the 28th of April. And if I go back to the one I was mentioning before, this was on the 2nd of May. I got 29 minutes and 23 seconds. And the difference between the two was my average pace on the other one per kilometer was 5 minutes and 7 seconds, whereas this one's 4 minutes and 51 seconds. So you can see how I try to shave off the average pace per kilometer, just so I can consistently get better, but also get a little bit faster at the same time. Because again, if you try to go for too much, like where some people, the mistake that they make is that they try to get too big of a result too quick, and they burn themselves out or get injured or they lose motivation, anything like that. That's when you kind of hit a plateau, because you won't be able to actually hit the target. If you hit yourself reasonable, achievable targets, or SMART targets for most people who know, then it makes it easier and you'll have more motivation every single week to actually go for it. That's why I was so engaged and I was so excited to go every single day, because I knew that I was going to get slightly better, and that in my head was seen as a little win. And then as soon as we get to the end, so I'm going to show you my personal best. So my best time that I ever got for my 6K run, this was, let me see, 26 minutes and 51 seconds. This was on the 23rd of May, and I hit an average pace of 4 minutes and 28 seconds. So you can see there, massive difference. That's shaving off from my previous time. So my average pace from when it was 4 minutes and 50 odd seconds, I'm bringing it down to almost 4.5 minutes. So that's shaving it off by at least 20 seconds. So again, there was a lot of days where it didn't seem that way. It didn't seem that I was improving. But when I seen these, then I thought, great, that I've definitely achieved something here, because not only did I start off doing this, hitting this kind of time, and then finishing off so strong where I've made such massive improvements to get a faster time as well, was amazing. So that's the difference between my speed. Now the final thing and the final difference and the final change, mindset. Now when you're running every single day, you can distract yourself. You can distract yourself from music, through listening to audiobooks. A point for myself is that in the 28 days, I actually listened to 4 audiobooks, which is probably the most that I've read in an entire year before lockdown, like before ever. And it gets to a point where say you get a little bit demotivated and you're not really excited. Like there was a lot of days where I was getting angry, I was getting frustrated, I didn't feel like running. There was a lot of things that were just kind of in the way of things, and it just didn't make me want to run. I wasn't really motivated. But the best thing about it is that this run showed me that regardless of the situation, regardless of any problems that I'm facing in my own life, or weather problems, like if it's raining, if it's really windy, it's really cold outside, it's really warm outside, there was no excuse. It was literally, I had to run every single day. And I've said plenty of times, there wasn't a massive reward at the end. I wasn't going to get like a massive prize. The biggest reward from it is that it showed me that I'm in control of my own mind. I'm in control of the outcome of a situation, regardless of what else is going on. And that's the biggest thing that I can actually take from it, and that's why I've applied it so much in so many different things. So starting the YouTube channel, actually going for my PT qualification, and different aspects of my life. That foundation, what I built from that, has been able to help me improve and develop different aspects of my life. And that's what I want to do with all these different challenges that I'm going to face in the future. So the next challenge I'm doing is 400 miles on a bike in the 30-day time frame. I'm going to try and keep, my goal is to do it in 25 days. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve. all that I've faced here has been, it's been like, to be like, even though it's so small and so insignificant, for me it's been really, really big, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. And I'm gonna wrap the video there because I know some of you will probably be being bored by now from me blabbering on too much. But one thing that you should take from this, guys, in uncomfortable situations, your true self will show. And that's what kind of showed me in this. And I'm hoping that it's gonna show and peel more parts of me that I didn't realize existed when I faced these new challenges. So until the next video, guys, what I want you to do is that I want you to drop a like, subscribe, and follow my new Instagram channel that I'm gonna put into the link below, so you guys can actually ask me any questions or give me suggestions on new videos that you guys would like to see. Because again, without your support, none of this would actually be happening right now. So again, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you soon. Peace.